what happened right here is this particular farm got late. They did some corn on corn, as you can see. They got some bean stubble, we got some corn stalks, so it was a later deal. Did not get anhydrous. Got planted. We were not able to be here when they got planted. It rained, held us out, and by the time we got here, the corn was getting pretty big. We wanted to put 180 pounds of nitrogen down, but the time we got here and the way things were looking as far as the height of the plant, I didn't feel comfortable in doing that. So what we did, we backed it off to 130 pounds of nitrogen. We're using 32%, but we backed it down to 130 pounds of nitrogen, and we actually cut it with water so that we weren't spraying straight nitrogen. And then we also did our one pass program, did our pre at the same time. So some of the things that really worries me about coming out here and doing this is corn can handle liquid nitrogen up to a certain height, but this corn was pushing that limit, and we were giving it the chemical as well. So whenever we're doing that, we're doing both those things. Those two combined make it pretty hot on the corn. It gets pretty hard on that corn. So as you can see, right in this area right here, the sprayer took off. We got a 120-foot boom, so if you look out right over there to this edge, if you step it off, I guarantee it's 120 feet. And what happened was we had the sprayer on high flow, and the calibration was off in the meter. And he took off from here, so he was basically spraying double of everything. Double nitrogen, double chemical, and although the double chemical in this scenario by itself wouldn't hurt anything, and in fact that's what we do on our one pass. We double up that chemical. That's our one pass program. But in this scenario, that would have made 260 pounds of nitrogen. It just physically couldn't handle it. I mean, the corn right here, you can see there's a few spots that it lived, but for the most part, once he got rolling right here, you can see it pretty well killed the corn. Now that was a mistake of ours. The grower called us, we came up, checked it out. Yep, sure enough, it's dead. You can even see over there, up here a little ways, we had a nozzle break on one of the sprayers, and of course we did this at night so that the sunlight wasn't burning the corn as well. And if we do it at night, you don't seem to get as bad a burn on the corn with liquid nitrogen. So if we were here at night, lost the nozzle, messing with the nozzle over there, it killed even more corn because we were sitting there messing with it trying to get the spray. So we over applied there as well. So we're going to come in here and replant it for the customer, and we're going to make it right with them. We'll follow it all year, and where he took off around the outside here, we got the drone up right now. We'll get a video to see if you can kind of see that, but I can see it driving by, but I know where it was and I know what happened. So we'll watch this all year, see how it comes out of it. The corn on the corn stalks out there seems to be fine. This corn on the bean stubble, not so much. And I believe that to be because the corn on the bean stubble was probably about 2 inches taller than the corn in the corn stalks. The corn stalk corn was just barely getting out of the ground, about 2-leaf corn coming out of the ground. So growing point is still under the ground. So I believe that's why we're okay over there, and that's why we're dead right here. So you can see right here, it's 1/4 acre or 1/2 acre or something right here, immediately affected, that we're gonna have to come back and replant. And we're gonna come and get that done here in the next day or so.